Hello everybody and welcome to another Bikes video, and today guys we have a brand new factory bikes update and kind of want to go over it, talk about some of the changes, what I feel is different, what's better, what's worse. We're gonna see. I have not actually downloaded the update yet, so right now I'm on the previous versions of the bikes and I'm gonna ride those for a little bit because I haven't been riding these bikes too much, just been sticking to the Supercross grind on the OEMs. But yeah, I just want to feel them out real quick, and then I'm going to download the update, and then I'll kind of talk about what feels different, what changed. But what they said that they've changed is they've done tire tweaks, they have front end adjustments, suspension overhaul, model tweaks, and this is the final test before they officially release these bikes. Which might sound kind of weird, but this is still the test. They haven't like fully finished everything that they're working on, so like we don't have the KTM yet. Maybe they're going to give us a Triumph or a beta, new bikes. I have no idea. But these bikes are still in the testing phase, so that's probably a good thing to hear because they're already very, very good, and they're already feel polished. Like, I don't know how they did it, but they made it happen, and yeah, that's what we're going to do in this video, guys. Also, hit that sub button, guys. We're trying to hit 50K before the end of the year. My goal at the start of this year was to hit 30K by the end of the year, but can we get 20,000 over that? That'd be insane. But either way, I appreciate you guys for supporting the videos this entire year. I'm thinking about doing like a full recap video at the end of the year, like a best of Troyjannn type of video. So I'm literally gonna go back and watch through of live streams and videos and like compile a bunch of clips together. It's gonna take a long time. Probably gonna have to start on that like soon, but anyway, I just appreciate all the support this year. And yeah, we gotta finish out strong, boys. But so far, we are here at Crawfordsville. Haven't been riding motocross a lot, obviously. So we're gonna be a bit rusty on this, but we're gonna go to Supercross after this and test her out on there. And then we'll get the update. I'll tell you guys what I'm feeling, what I like, what I don't. Let's see. But what I've always noticed with the factory bikes is the weight. Bikes feel light. Sometimes I feel like they feel a bit too light. But it could also be because the OEMs obviously have gotten a lot more heavy feeling. I don't think the OEMs actually got heavier. I think it's more just center of gravity or something like that makes them feel a little bit more planted. So that's definitely something you have to get over with these bikes, is they don't feel as planted. They're a lot more bouncy, more reactive, I guess, in some ways. They have a lot of acceleration too. You definitely have to have some throttle control, and I honestly, for being a 250 rider, don't, because on a 250 you're literally just holding down the throttle. It's an interesting style to ride. So just moving to the 450 OEM has been very tough, and riding this 450 is going to be very tough. We're doing one more lap here. The tire tweaks is something I'm very interested in, because I feel like the tire, see, look at that, you see a little weird front end tuck there. The tire is a very interesting aspect of bikes in this game and how they feel. I didn't know tires actually could change the way the bike feels so much until the OEM guys made some tire changes and then released the OEM or the medium tires. Made tweaks to those, and now they're like, it feels like you have tire hacks almost on medium tires. It's absolutely insane. But tires can change a lot. How much grip you have is extremely important. As you can see, I'm extremely rusty. Just a lot of power. I'm trying to just send it. Not riding too bad though. I also don't think these bikes do very well in E-Road, so we're gonna see if that's changed. I think the front end tweaks are gonna help that a lot. Ugh. Oh my god. Feel good though. They make me want to whip. You know what I mean? Because you can literally toss these things to Narnia. It makes me want to just go upside down every jump. But I really should just be trying to not crash. I don't know, I feel like you could see there off that bump. I just feel like I bounce so much. And another thing is, like, when I brake on these, it feels like I almost can, like, just instantly go over the bars. And maybe it's just because they're light and I just feel that way, but I might do a couple tests. I mean, that I don't know if I could blame the bike or that's just Poboso physics. Just trying to get a reference for when we try the update. But you can see there's some interesting front end tucks. As far as grip, it's kind of weird because it has a lot of grip, but it also like doesn't in some ways. It's like the speed that you're going. Like if you're going this speed, it has like insane grip. Like it feels like you're glued to the ground. But once you start getting some speed, it definitely, especially the back end, slips a lot. And to the point where if you're braking into a corner, like it almost feels like you're on ice. Finish this lap out real quick. I'm gonna like try really hard, not talk. Another interesting front tuck. Oh my god. It just sometimes feels like the bike is so light that it breaks traction super easily. But before it breaks traction, it feels like it's like super glued to the ground. Another weird front tuck. I think I might have been on the brake there, I don't know. Might be on me. But yeah, the E-Road, I'm definitely going to come back to this track. We need to test the E-Road on the new bikes. That's going to be interesting. But yeah. Just trying to get a little feel for it before we switch over. So far, I think the bikes that they released previously were not bad. Few little things, I think the front end definitely is the main issue a lot of people had, so it's going to be interesting to see how that changes with the new update. Alright boys, Supercross time. We were on the old test track here. There's 2 up sections. I don't have too much time at all with these bikes on Supercross. They could be really good. I honestly have no idea. This is definitely going to be a hard track to test them on, but it's going to give them the full... It's going to give them the full treatment. So they're very easy in the whoop section. I'm running stock setup, by the way. All I changed was the tires to, I think, spec 80 on front, spec 110 on back, which should be a nice little happy medium for the tires. I'm mid. Again, it's just like, just breaks traction so much in the whoops. I think it has to do with the weight. That's my only guess. Everywhere else it feels grippy kinda. Oh, there it didn't. This bike, something I noticed with the factory bikes, they really like straighten out very easily. Like you can almost land a jump awkwardly and the bike just fixes itself for you. If I survived that, it'd been insane. Dude, I am horrible, dude. They're so different. They're so much lighter. I've always just never been able to get a hold of the weight on these. Like, see how it just like slides like that? I don't understand that. What if you have to go half throttle? That is weird. I still weird how it can have so much grip and then just have none. I'm guessing that will be better with the update. 'Cause that definitely makes Supercross interesting, how much of the bike slides. Backflip? I can't even get Shmeezy, bro. I'm so mid. This is very interesting because I really have no SX testing. I can definitely see how some people say it's easier. I wouldn't say it's super easy though. Definitely have to have throttle control. At least on the 450. I'm only gonna test 450s in this video. I'm guessing the 250s will be pretty similar. They've always been fairly similar to me. Alright, I need to run at least one good lap. They literally just tank the whoops, even if you mess them up. It's so hard to get used to. Also, yeah, I already said I don't have a setup on. That definitely has an effect too. I think these bikes' base though are already pretty good. Really swappy through the whoops. So slippery in that corner, like slippery to where I can't even get enough speed for the inside triple. So I don't know if it's the tires or it's the weight of it. I've always thought it was the weight. It might just be the tires. Yeah, I think it's the tires. It's my guess. I don't know, dude. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Why do I keep going freaking outside there? Ugh. Jesus. I'm trying to wheelie the whoops. Oh, I'm terrible. Feels like it floats over the whoops, kinda. The front end doesn't go down in them. It's a testament to how good the suspension is stock. Dude, that is insane. That is like ice, bro. That is so weird. I don't think I have eared on this track either. I don't remember it being like that at all. I feel like if they improve that, if they can just improve that, they're golden. Backflip? Alright, we're gonna end it there. I'm gonna get the update now, and we're gonna come back on this old gas. And we're gonna see if we can start barking. Alright, I think it's gonna be much better, much better from what I've heard. Alright boys, we're on the new update here. The new factory. Anyways, boys, we're on the new factory bikes. Yeah, more grip. I can already tell. So that was definitely what they did with the tires. A huge... Wait, whoa. Did I just grind that? Wait a second, guys. I have to analyze this real quick. Did I just grind that? Look at me. Oh my god. I grinded on the swing arm. Anyways, boys, let me chill out. Yeah. More grip. I could already feel that for show, for show. Other than that, turning feels a bit harder, maybe? Don't know for sure. Might be the same. Again, running the 80 in the front, 110 in the back. Ooh. Weird slide out there. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely more grip in a straight line, but it feels like when you turn the bike, you lean her over, the tire doesn't grip up anymore. It almost feels like the tire has a skinny line of tread on it, and then the sides of it have zero tread. It's just flat. Which is exactly what it felt before the update. So we'll see if they improve that a little bit. We'll see. We will see. Especially in Supercross, we'll see. Motocross, it's a little bit harder to figure out if there's traction or not, because you're usually going in a straight line. You're also usually a little bit more gradual on the throttle. Supercross is much more jumping on the throttle to get, you know, into rhythm sections and stuff like that, get out of corners. Motocross is more like carrying your speed. You're going faster, but you're also just constantly going faster. Supercross is a lot of times where you have to slow down hard for corners and you immediately need to just gas it out. But so far, definitely feels like there's more grip. As far as the front end change, I feel something. I can't tell if it's suspension or front end though. So those kind of go hand in hand. I'm not sure what front end tweaks even means though. I feel like that would just be suspension, but I have no idea. Geometry maybe too as well. Yeah, definitely hard to turn the thing, and that's a little bit weird. I don't know if it was hard. I can't remember if it was hard before we got the update. I don't think it was that hard. I also run auto sit, so I'm gonna try to like manually sit in the corners. It definitely helps a little bit. Oh my Johnny. Eat. It's definitely better. They've made some improvements, 100%. I like this actually, it's kind of fun. Rub that. Definitely don't have to have as much throttle control now. I really cannot get the thing to turn though. It's okay, in E-Road, I don't think there's much improvement. Maybe a little bit. It's still kinda doing some weird stuff. But I think the tire change was actually a bit, not a bit, a lot better. I'm sending this. We'll send for the boys. Holy Johnny, this bike isn't turning. I don't know how I survived that. Definitely wouldn't have survived on the past one. Alright, I'm doing a backflip up this. Psych. Suspension's too soft. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's better. I don't think it's drastically better. I think Supercross will give us a little bit more of an insight, because I think they've always been good on motocross. I think the tires, you can't really tell too much of a difference, other than there's more grip. But I think the power on, power off of Supercross is going to give us more of a base to look at it from. It's gonna be a little bit easier to notice if the traction's truly better, because there was some weird stuff going on in Supercross on those past tires. It was slippery as heck. It was like ice. Let's send it through this corner. Ooh, actually felt good there. A little power slide action. Still some issues in E-Road. I don't know though. I'm just not that used to the bike, so you gotta remember that. Alright boys, Supercross time. I'm gonna take these first couple laps kind of slow, just to feel everything out. Because I feel like I was taking motocross a bit too fast to like really feel anything. Alright. Whoops are definitely better. Like the back end's not doing the weird slide out thing. You can actually hit the triple. Yeah, throttle control. You have to have a lot of throttle control for these bikes. And the thing with my throttle settings in the game is I think I can just hold down the throttle and it's already kind of gradual. I don't think it instantly just goes 100%. I might be wrong, but oh. We're gonna start going replay for a couple things. I think there we lose the back end a little bit, which I think's weird, because we're going down a berm. Yeah, you see how we lose it going up the face? Now, that's interesting. So what happened, I noticed this a lot before this update, just like the previous bikes. It happened a lot with the front tire on the face of jumps. Like I would go into the face of a jump super quick, and the front would bottom out and it would instantly just lose traction. But it was not in a realistic way. It was really weird how it would happen. See, I don't think the bottomed. I don't think the back end bottomed there. I don't really know what happened there. It might have bottomed, but it definitely ran out of grip, which is kind of weird. I don't know about that. That was interesting front tuck. Might be my fault though. Okay, definitely slipperier on the brakes. Did it again. And the OEMs do this kind of too. I don't really know like why it does that. It might just be normal. I have no idea. Yeah, I mean if you're just coasting around the track, it feels fine. I think I'm gonna start pushing it though, and we're gonna see if it can stay grippy. Okay, yeah, suspension's definitely not built for the whoopies. Getting the triple, which is good. Bikes turn well. Definitely a lot more confidence in the turns now. Still a bit slippery in the back end, but not bad. There you go. That actually felt good. Oh, way more grip in that corner. You can actually hit that line. I swear at the previous tires you couldn't even do that triple. The back end would just slide out. Damn! Freaking launches you off these jump faces. I even scrubbed that a little bit. Shift up in the whoops. Yeah, it's actually pretty good in the whoops. Oh yeah, definitely not good enough suspension for that. Almost did a triple fronty. Alright, restart. Throwing a heater. Alright, sweat time. It's time to get sweaty Betty. That's not good. Oh, fifth gear to the whoops. There's the triple. Yeah, and stock suspension, guys, okay? It's pretty freaking impressive that the bike feels this good on Supercross with stock suspension. Little back-end swap there. Listen, I think there's definitely some improvement that needs to be made to these back tires. I think the back tires are not there yet. Front tire feels good. I don't know what's going on there. I feel like I'm just losing traction in the back, and then the front is diving into a whoop, and then it's... I don't even know what's happening after that. It's just, I'm endoing. That's my opinion on the tire. I mean, it feels good most of the time. It's just these weird incidents where when it slips, it just feels like ice, which obviously shouldn't happen. And you know what? I'm just gonna say it. I think it's because the bikes are so light. I could be completely wrong in saying that. That's just what I think. I've never been a fan of the weight. And I think that can lead to a bunch of different problems, because if a bike is super light and it doesn't have a lot of ground, or I guess force pushing down on the ground, right? You know, if you have tires under the bike, like under a light bike, they're just gonna spin. They're gonna lose traction very quickly. But if the bike's a bit heavier and there's more force to the ground, it's gonna grip up much easier. See that? Like, I feel like I shouldn't lose grip there. See if it looks different this time. So, hit the corner. It's still okay. I think that's suspension. You know what? No, I think that's suspension problem, because the front just bottomed. I think the front and back probably bottomed. This is just default suspension, which I'm pretty sure is more motocrossy. It does work for Supercross. It's not terrible. I'm going for a heater. Oh, I can't, dude. The suspension can't do the whoops. Triple. Holy crap, this thing shoots you in the air. I'm gonna get these whoops good. I'm gonna go like 5th gear, half throttle. No, that didn't work at all. Still feels super slippery. Whoa! You got launched right there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely better. But there's just moments. And I think suspension tweaks they definitely affect that stuff. And I'm still running default suspension. But compared to what it was before the update, it's definitely better. That's not even an argument. So I think it's successful. And if you ride these bikes, you're definitely going to enjoy riding them a lot more now. I think they're much more forgiving. They're already pretty forgiving bikes, you know, like you can kind of mess up a jump landing and the bike will just kind of straighten itself out for you. They're already pretty easy to ride. When they're hard for me is when I try to go fast. That's just because I'm not used to them. I don't really ride them. But just going around the track, it's super easy. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I'm kind of just trying to... I'm just trying to run heaters, bro. That's just how I am. I'm trying to get good, because I'm not that good on these bikes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hit the sub with that like button. Of course, we need to hit 50K, guys. Come on. Please. Please subscribe. I'll do anything. Alright, I'll see you next video. Peace.